Jerry, here we go again. It's springtime now. There's Dave trying to go away. He's got to go to a funeral. Billy Williams has passed away, and he's on his way to the funeral.
The witch with his broom.
Pardon you?
The witch with his broom.
The sweeper. I'm the sweeper.
Hey, Dave, before you go.
Casa.
Jerry, here's the back of the car. Dave's got to run out, but I want to just run over these names that are on the decklet here. Geno. Robert, that was his main guy. 30 years?
34 years.
34 years, played bass.
Traveled all over the world with him.
Ian Landis. Ian, when he first went to the drag strip, he saw one of Gene's cars, the old coupe, and he got all fired up. Well, many years later, Ian's gone now. He had a bad crash. Yeah. And this car, the coupe, really got done in memory of him. And the Landis brothers all really, they turned their shop open to Gene and helped them every way he can. And then we got Bobby Lazier, main guy from the old days.
Yeah.
Lazier and Swope.
Yeah.
He's passed.
They're both gone now.
Yeah, he's passed away. David G. Meal, that was Dave's son. David J. He had a motorcycle accident. He's gone now. And so that's what's on the back of the car. There's a lot of push on this car from these guys. Okay, Dave's got him run. Catch you later. You be good. Geno, come out. We got to talk about this car. Okay, Jer.
Ron Hutter's doing a bush motor for the car. SP 2.2 heads, all tricked out. Kinsler fuel injection.
How big's the motor going to be?
B58.
Very good. Okay, we got Honeybee.
Oh, this is my doctor, co-owner.
Mm-hmm.
His entertainment, his music company. He's right here, Dr. Paul McCartney.
And honest to God, that's his name? Then we got Mr. Gasket.
There, Joe Rutka. And Green Cams, Chase Knight.
And uh-oh, someone's sneaking up on me here. Cool. Stay out of trouble. Wow, hey, stay out of trouble.
I'm leaving Saturday.
Yeah, I know. Still, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Mr. Gasket Company, that was all the way back from the beginning of time. The real story there, and Jerry, you probably remember this. When Joey was getting it going, us guys were all like part of the crew, and everyone from Cleveland, we always, when we go to Indy, we'd stay at the same hotel.
I would go over his house. I had one of the first set of gaskets he ever made on my car.
Well,
Third set.
Cousin Franklin had the Oldsmobile side of that, because we used to go over to the garage and pick up gaskets.
At his house.
Right. That was back when Dave built, there was Rutger Brothers, Peters and Meal, and
Joe used to come over here. We'd get in his station wagon, me and Arlene and him and Jan, and go up to Bob's Big Boy and get something to eat. One day he left the car in the drive. My dad seen the keys in it, jumped in the car, went up to Simpson's. We got back, and my dad was back by then, and he went up to Joe and he goes, "Man, that's a nice car, brand new Chevy station wagon, 1965.
Cool.
My dad goes, "Yeah, nice car, Joe."
Jerry, I'm gonna we're kind of jumping around here, but we got a website we're putting together, and it'll be www.geneschwartz.com. Okay, Gene, who we got? We got a motley crew. Who's the crew here? The Godzelinchik.
Tom Godzelinchik, he was pit crew in the 60s. Jim Somrak was pit crew in the 60s. Dennis Frowick was a pit crew in the 60s. David G. Meal was with Gasket and all of us, in crowd, and my buddy Dan Rourke does all the wiring in this car.
Advanced Auto Parts is helping out too?
Yeah, Godzelinchik got that going.
Yeah. And now WS Fiberglass, is that the same guys from the
guys out in Ashtabula?
From
not the original. The original was B&N Automotive Fiberglass out of Dayton, Ohio.
When now, how are you going to drive two cars? I was kind of wondering about that.
One at a time.
It's a good answer. Wow, this is a nice shot right here, Gene. 100 Performance Centers. That's where the HP's coming from for this.
Well, these are all clutch cars. Both of my cars got G-force 5 speeds, clutch assist, not clutchless.
So you have to hit the pedal
You have
for
to
a
hit
shift?
the pedal.
Well, that's good. That'll keep that leg working.
Well, it's only one way to drive them with a clutch.
Exactly right.
No automatics here.
What's first race? What's coming up?
Thompson, 30, 31st, and 1st, May, end of May, and the first Sunday in June.
Now,
The Gasser magazine date.
oh, that's it. Okay. Now, will this car? What kind of? You got a tentative date? Maybe when she's gonna?
Later in the year. There's a lot of little things to be done yet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now let's take a little walk into the shop. Last time I went too fast, everyone yelled about that. So
This is where it's been going since the 50s. Started out with Chevrolet 6 cylinders with dual carbs and Fenton headers.
yeah. I came by. Did Glenn tell you how long I stayed last night?
No, I wondered. How long?
Quarter to 10.
What?
Quarter to 10. And you won't believe this. This was the coolest part. I go, hey Glenn, Gene says you're fixing the plumbing, and I asked Gene if he needed a faucet wrench. So Glenn goes, yeah, I got one. Dad had one down the basement, but it only would go one way. And I go, no, I think you flip the thing over and then it goes the other way. And he goes, no, I think there's a pin there. So we go downstairs, and here it was so cool. They made things really good back in that day, and it flips the other way to take it off. So that was something. I got to share something with Glenn. We had a real good rap. I asked him about, hey, me and Gene are going to put some stuff on the internet, you know. What do you think? And he goes, well, you know, I was pretty crazy back in them days, and them pictures, you know, that guy's back there in them pictures. And he goes, plus, to tell you the truth, he goes, I missed the gear and lost the Nationals. Gene's the one who drove the car. Gene's the one who drove the car and won Indy. And so we had a real good rap, though. It was good.
I would have won every year I raced them. Broke the rear end on the line trophy run. 65 and 66 I won. At 67 I red lighted, but that was my fault. These are all trophy runs.
Wow.
Yeah, 63 was trophy run. 64 the injector pump went bad and we had everybody beat by a half second.
You know what? Glenn brought that up. And you were going to go get another pump from Rudka, and Glenn goes, no, it ain't the pump, it ain't the pump, it ain't the
Joe had a
pump.
put the pump on after the fact, and the car went dialed right back in where it was supposed to be.
And I think Glenn said the thing run 1198.
Well, I went 1198 with that in Lexington, Kentucky, 1967.
Cool.
I
Jared,
was screaming back then for an e-gasser.
say the least.
D-gassers weren't going that fast.
Say the least.
I was getting closed in on C-gassers.
That'll get attention.
The car weighed 3,800 pounds with a 288 cubic inch Chevy small block.
Wow. That's saying, with how big a tire? 10 inch or
9 inch.
something? 9 inch?
The weight helped the car. Helped them old tires fight.
Yeah. And those tires were about as hard as a rock to begin with, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't Safeways,
Here's
were
an
they?
original sticker from it's still left on the wall part, M&H, from the 60s. I don't know if you can even see that.
Move your hand a minute here.
I had to put the window in, I couldn't get the sticker off, so I left that much of it.
Wow.
I stuck that on there in 1965.
Good glue.
Too bad the tires didn't glue to the track that good. We should have put a bunch of stickers on the
tires. Okay, Jared, this is what's going on right now today here. And I'll get back with you. Talk to you later. Hope you're feeling better. Bye.